My passion is to save animals. I don't see it as a job, I don't see it as a duty, I don't see it as something that is a burden because I enjoy doing it. I wish that I didn't have to do it, but as long as I do have to do it, I do enjoy doing it. We had grown up with adopted dogs, so we grew up knowing that there was a problem, you know, and it's not just in the UAE, it's global. Furballs was set up around 7 years ago by me and a very close friend of mine, Fatma. We used to work out of foster homes and boarding facilities, and it was just costing us too much. So we came together and we're like, you know, let's try to find a small shelter or a farm that we could build on, and we could have it as backup to have our rescues there, and it will cost us less. We don't believe that animals should be in cages. It's not a lifetime solution. We don't take them out of, you know, bad circumstances or negative circumstances to just coop them up in cages. But we do need a backup, whether we like it or not, because we can't always get all our animals or all our rescues into foster care.
This is Boo Boo. She is she's going to be 6 years old this September. So they posted her up when she was 2 months old for fostering. In Barsha, she was at a vet, she was found wandering in the desert. So we decided to foster her, and then we fell in love with her. So that's how, however long we've known Boo Boos, however long we've known Furballs.
So I'd seen them online years ago, and after my dog had passed away, I wanted to still be around dogs, but I wasn't ready to commit to getting a new dog. So I'd go with my friend and we'd walk their dogs together. I feel like they had new dogs every week, and I'd see a lot of them find homes and leave. I'd see a lot of them come back. It's definitely hard to run a rescue. You can tell.
I've been rescuing since I was a child. So I would find stray cats, stray dogs, and I would always bring them home. And I'd be scared actually of my parents, because what they're going to say, what were they going to do? Are they going to tell me to take it back? But no, they highly encouraged it.
I've been working at Pro Parking since the opening 4 years ago. We are a boarding, daycare and grooming facility. We help a lot of rescue centers. We were helping Furballs and helping them find a home, adoption day that we hosted here. They've also helped dogs that are very difficult to help in Dubai, that other rescue centers cannot take such breeds.
Bully breeds, so you know, the larger breeds that Rottweilers, Dobermans, and so forth, because we have a passion for those type of breeds. So that's actually how we started. They're just so misinterpreted and mislabeled that we felt that no, you know, they do deserve a chance. They do deserve, there are a lot of families out there that are capable of handling such breeds and have experience with such breeds. So we wanted to stand up for them.
With a blink of an eye, they help any kind of animal that are in the streets, even taking on certain situations of bills and things to help these dogs to recover. These dogs need them. They really, if they leave us, they're gonna leave a huge hole here.
There aren't enough rescue organizations in the UAE
to solve the problem.
And it's a totally man-made problem, stray dogs or stray animals in the UAE. You only have these self-funded volunteer organizations that are doing it, and to see one more is closing down because they don't have enough support just means that there are so many other animals which are in need, which are not going to get the support.
Which are not going to be helped.
Yeah, which are not going to be helped, yeah.
I'm still not aware that, no, this is going to, or you know, you took the decision to end it. So I think I'll be lost.
It breaks my heart that Furballs is shutting down because they've helped so many dogs and there are so many more dogs that need help. Peaky didn't find his forever home till he was 5. And if it wasn't for Sarah, he wouldn't have found it. If she couldn't give him a home and food and take care of him all that time, then I could have never gotten him. And I think a lot of families could say the same thing. He's the most incredible dog ever.
I have a soft spot for dogs that, you know, are stubborn, I would say. I just like their personality, you know, I guess I like the challenge. So he was surrendered to us and he was with us for nearly 2 years. It wasn't an easy journey for him to find a home. So the kennel started to stress him out. He started to get hot spots. He had a couple of ear infections. And, you know, being a chow chow, they've got a lot of fur, they're double coated. So they need a lot of maintenance, a lot of care. We had a family, they were mother and 2 sisters that contacted us.
Come. No, he's fine. He's just stubborn. Come. So I went to see him the next evening and yeah, I wanted to take him home immediately.
And I'm like, hey, it's great because he's not too fond of men. So, you know, he loves his women. And they took him home and he was doing great for a good 3 weeks. And then I get a call saying he tried to go after our mother. And I was like, what?
He had ended up biting her again. I think it happened 3 times total. And I realized I can't stay at home. I couldn't do that to my mom. But I also couldn't give up on him.
I got in touch with one of the trainers that we work with. So it turns out that he bonded to one of the sisters a lot and he started to protect her. So she decided to move out, live on her own, so that, you know, her mom and her other sister would be safe. Vicky!
I've noticed after moving here and realizing that this is his forever home, he's not leaving, he knows that this is where he's gonna be, he's gotten so much better. And now him and my mom are really close. She comes over all the time. I take him to her house all the time and he's just fine with her. He loves her now.
He's doing great. Like, his coat is amazing. He doesn't have any more hot spots.
And Sarah's the reason I could keep him because every time I was having a hard time, every time I was stressed out, I'd always message her and she'd always talk to me, she'd always be there.
Cute. They've been very happy about the process, about the questions that we have. Because we're not professionals, we're not vets, if we have any questions on medication, behavioral issues, they've always helped us. They're always a phone call away or a WhatsApp away.
As a team, they are fantastic together. There's like a force to be taken.
Me and one of my best friends, Fatma, had started this. And we went into this together. We decided to rent this shelter together. So decisions were made mutually. Unfortunately, she's had to take a step back because of her studies and some personal reasons. So it's been very, very hectic trying to manage a whole operation by myself.
A lot of organizations, even though they're at the brink of closure, brink of having no funds, there'll be that one call they get and they say, this dog is in dire straits, please help rescue, and they still make that last-ditch effort. So if there's any way to save Furballs, it would be lovely.
I'm gonna miss literally every single thing about this journey. It's gotten me a little bit out of my shell, so it's given me a bit of a push to put myself out there, you know, to meet people, to, you know, talk about the rescues and so forth. So it's helped me, you know, I would say become a better version of myself. I hope one day that we are able to continue the work that we've been doing, but for now, we have to say goodbye.